Welcome to your daily focus for December the 21st, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us today. Now, December 21st, that is the longest night. That is the shortest day of the year. That is the winter solstice. So it is a beautiful time to release past failings, things that we didn't accomplish, things that we felt like we let it slip through our fingers, or we didn't put behind it the dedication or the determination or the focus. And to let those things go and look forward, because we know that this is the darkest day. We know that it gets brighter each and every day going forward. It's a beautiful time to, I think I mentioned it a couple of days ago, write down on a piece of paper some of the things that holds you down, wears you down, dissipates your energy through sadness, through sorrow, through, maybe a forgiveness that is needed to give to yourself. Maybe it's somebody else, but maybe it's just to yourself. Especially if it's a situation where somebody has wronged you and you saw the signs but you chose to ignore them, and then everything fell apart for you. Or forgive yourself. You didn't have the knowledge. You would never choose unwisely for yourself. You choose wisely for yourself each and every time based on what you can see in front of you. 21, and we have December, which is 12, so 12/21. And that is exciting energy. The 3 is the Empress. The planting of seeds, the new beginnings. Remember, we just came off of a new moon, so it's definitely time to look forward into what we can build, what we can manifest, where we can put dedication or a plan or a determination behind something. And we have Saturn is now in Capricorn, and the Sun moves into Capricorn today. So that sets at 0 degrees on this day. What do we want? King of Cups says, what do we want? What's the plan? And I still kind of get the tough love with this guy. He's sitting there and he's saying, it's not an easy world out there. Look at the waves crashing on the rocks. Now, he sits very firmly on the rocks. He has the wisdom. We probably will be the diplomat today. It has to be grounded. It has to be something that we can plan towards, make tangible. But Dad's sitting there and he's saying, where do you want to go? Who do you want to become? What are your plans? What are your goals? What is your vision for tomorrow? Are you prepared for this journey, this adventure, this path? What do you need to do in order to make sure that you are prepared? What do you need to do in order to get the right supports? Maybe it's the money. Maybe it's the time. We have the 4 of Swords right in the middle. 4 of Swords is rest and recuperation. 4 of Swords is typically coming off the battlefield and imagining a whole new kind of energy that you are walking into. And the 3 of Pentacles. It could be paying attention to the mundane today. It could be making the plan today. It could be implementing a plan today. This could be study. This could be, so, the cards really here are asking us to, especially with the Sun and Saturn right at 0 degrees of Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about our work, our goals, our success. Capricorn is all about our authority, our recognition, our career goals. So the cards are definitely asking us today to question our motives of where we are putting our focus, where we are putting our energy. And Dad sits on the rock here. Dad sits there very firmly looking straight in your eye and asking you, are you prepared? Do you have the plan? So today could be very much about making the plan or testing the waters of that plan. Planting some of those seeds. Dad loves you. Dad has been providing for you, and now he wants you to stand on your own 2 feet. And he's asking you if you are ready to step up to the plate. If you are ready to put your nose to the grindstone. 4 of Swords. If you can imagine coming off a battlefield, one where you always had to look over your shoulder, sleep with one eye open, always chaos or stresses in your life. This is a time to unplug. This is a time to recuperate. But it's also a time to realize that you are going forward in a new type of energy. One that you can use your wisdom, listen to your intuition to take you forward on a brand new path. Maybe it's in love, maybe it's work and career, maybe it's within the community in some way, maybe it's your health, well-being. This is asking you to unplug. This is asking you to realize that today is a new day. That what happened yesterday doesn't affect tomorrow unless you choose it to. This is a time to embrace your imagination of what can be, because we are in very solid ground. But we have the moon in Aquarius, and that's unique. And that is very much the conscious collective as well. Maybe it's an old plan that you had once upon a time and it's revitalizing it. It's bringing in something new, because we have the 3 of Pentacles here. This is asking us to study. This is asking us to go over our notes. See if there's any gaps. See if we can do something better or differently. Approach it in a new way. This is paying attention to those mundane loose ends that we seem to leave for ourselves. We'll get an affirmation card here. We might be very tired today. With the 4 of Swords right in the middle, we can feel run down. We can feel like we just don't have that oomph to get going. So it might be better to research today. It might be better to investigate. It might be better to write out the plan. It might be better to meditate, to reflect. Rather than trying to put our energy into something where we don't feel. So if you don't feel like you have the energy, the cards are telling us that we can plug into an energy that will revitalize us, give us strength going forward, give us those aha moments, those epiphanies, those new ideas. Learning something new. Figuring out the plan for tomorrow. And with the King of Cups being our first card, we're the diplomat. It has to be grounded. It has to be tangible. It can't be pie in the sky fantasies. So anything that we come up with today could serve us quite well going forward into the future. Look at this. We have the Chariot. And that's all about victory. Everything I have worked for, including the obstacles I have faced and overcome, is now part of this time of victory. I have learned to see all aspects of my life as essential to my growth. I have fallen, but now I am risen again to live freely and truthfully, fearlessly and skillfully. So once again, very much like the 4 of Swords, the warrior coming off the battlefield. knowing that I may have fallen. I may be tired. I may have messed up. I may have dropped the ball. I may have let something slip through my fingers. But that's okay, because everything I have worked for, including the obstacles I have faced and overcome, is now part of the time of victory for me, because I have the wisdom, because I can plan effectively, because I have that inner knowledge to tap into now. I have fallen, but now I am risen again to live freely and truthfully, fearlessly and skillfully. So it's allowing those fears to dissipate in our life, allowing the chaos to stay in our past. Now we'll get an animal card here. Crystal clear with the hummingbird. Goals, positivity, happiness, hover, and clarity. As you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around. Hummingbird tells you that it is essential to have crystal clear and concrete goals before taking action. Write down exactly what you want to achieve, your plans, your ultimate goal. Now, that's very much this. Maybe we do need to journal it. Maybe we do need to write it down. Oh, I got feathers stuck there. How interesting is that? To write down that plan, to meditate on that plan, to reflect on that plan. You should be clear about your action steps in order to reach your goal. It is then you can see with clarity how you can reach your goal and become motivated in doing so. A positive attitude is a prerequisite if you wish to live a fulfilled life. It is when you believe in yourself, set a vision, and put wings on your dreams that your life begins to feel purposeful. And, you know, we've got the King of Cups here. That's like God, your angels, your spirit guides, source. There to protect you. There to hold you up to take you forward. So know that you can set a vision, because you know your parents, if you're a parent, then you know this more than anyone else, but your parent, they know that you can accomplish anything, be anything, do anything if you want to. And if you're a parent, you look at your children and you know the world is wide open for them. It's whether or not they believe in themselves. It's whether or not we believe in ourselves. That we can have what we deserve. And to know that we are deserving of it. Hummingbird is filled with magic and love and wants you to know that not everything is supposed to make sense. You will feel much happier, loved, and motivated if you allow yourself to focus on the good in your life and all around you rather than looking at the bad. Hummingbirds can do what most birds can't. They hover. Take a lesson from their abilities and just hover over your issues before making a drastic decision. Find like-minded people and positive people to engage with, and this is a good way to motivate yourself. So today is a day to hover. Today is a day to journal. Today is a day to look at where we want to go. Is it grounded? Is it tangible? Is it doable? And reflect on that dream. Reflect on those goals. And the clarity will come in for exactly how to move forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.